Hi, everybody. Memorial Day went by and my birthday, and I'm back. Let's go ahead and get started right into it. I know sometimes that's the hardest part, right? So let's just get started. Knees nice and wide, big toes touch, right? And allow yourself to create some space here. Drop into it. Listen to the breath and pay attention how it changes the shape of your body and the shape of your thoughts. A few breaths here, just being aware. Gaze over to the right and then all the way to the left. And as you do this, press the opposite armpit down towards the ground. So you're really opening up the inside of the armpit. Let this practice be an act of self-love, not a punishment, right? Not because you have to, but an act of self-love. Let's go ahead and come up into our tabletop. Bring the knees underneath the hips. Inhale, open up for cow. Exhale, round it into cat. Press into the hands, fingertips spread wide. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, belly really pulls into the spine, engaging the core. 3 more times. Exhale. 2 more quality breaths with it. Inhale. Breathing through the nose. Exhale. 1 more like that. And at the bottom of your exhale, press into the tops of the feet so the knees lift, toes curl under, downward facing dog. And create some movements here. Oh, the cats are chasing flies. And we're back. And play around here for just another moment. Kind of just wiggle it out. And then notice like what is needing some extra attention today. Keep it pretty simple with your intention, right? So just active self-love, whatever that needs to look like today. Sometimes it means you push yourself harder and challenge yourself. And then other times you just take it easy and you're a little kinder to yourself. Inhale. Exhale it out. And then walk to the top of the mat. Ragdoll just for a moment. Feet are about hip distance. Soften the knees. Shake it out. Move left and right. Just releasing your head and your neck. Maybe roll the wrist in both directions. Inhale, halfway lift. Press into the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up through Tadasana. Big breath in on the way up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, reach it back up high. Exhale, forward fold. Let your head release. Touch the ground if you can. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Go ahead and step your left foot back. Drop your left knee down. Arms up, crescent moon. Inhale. Grab your left wrist. Reach it over to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, standing split, top of the mat. Feet together or hip distance is fine. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your right foot back. Land your right knee down, arms up. Inhale. Grab your right wrist, reach it over the left. So we're opening up the side body. So when we open up the heart, it's all around, not just the front. Inhale, reach it back up. Standing split, top of the mat. Feet together or hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms, step to high plank and hold high plank. Gaze down or forward. Tap into the breath here. 1 more. Shift forward, tippy toes. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra, gentle on the back. Exhale, lower it back and down. Toes curl under, push up high plank. Downward facing dog. We'll keep it moving. Feet together. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop. Top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, forward fold. So here, I keep my toes lifted. Doing this really engages the legs and protects the lower back even. So inhale all the way up for Tadasana. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back. Left knee down, arms up, inhale. Exhale over to the right. Inhale back up. Standing splits, top of the mat. Feet together, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Right foot back, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Over to the left, exhale. Inhale up. Standing splits, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms, step back, high plank, and hold. Turning up the heat. Turn up the volume of the breath. And then listen. Listen to what you need out of this practice. Whatever that needs to look like. Tippy toes, inhale. Exhale all the way down. This time, tops of the feet press, interlace your fingers. Look down or just a little bit forward, but not like up here. Exhale everything out. Inhale, lift the feet. Reach your fist back for locust. Exhale, lower a little bit. Inhale, higher. Point the toes. One more round of breath. Exhale, hands underneath your shoulders. Toes curl under, push up, high plank. Downward facing dog. Feet together. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop. Top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Back bend, open it up. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, pause, hands to prayer, or gaze down at your fingertips. Listen to the breath and just pay attention to what bubbles up to the surface, what rises up for you. This practice is about getting as real as we can with ourselves, facing what's going on with ourselves on every level, experiencing being human on every level, so that when we go out into the world, where we are our more authentic versions of ourselves. So that self-love sometimes is tough love. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Left foot back. Keep your left leg straight. This time, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, standing splits. Maybe you take the right hand to the right ankle or both hands. So if it's going to be one hand ahead of your right, breathe here. So maybe your legs are about 90 degrees from the ground, or the left leg is, so that's fine. Pay attention how hard that right foot is working. Send out some gratitude for that leg, keeping you standing here right now. All the muscles, all the tendons working. Soften your right knee to get the left leg a little straighter. One more breath. And Jiva, squat. Your gaze is going to go forward. Hands up at prayer if you'd like, or hands can stay on the ground. Again, you can always use whatever props you have at home. Really kick your left heel in towards your right glute. Stay for another moment and sit all the way down. So we're in our seated twist. The right foot should be as flat as you can get to the ground. Right fingertips behind you, sitting really tall. Inhale, reach up through the left fingertips. Exhale, twist it over the right. Exhale is the twist. Inhale, we lengthen and back out a little bit. And exhale, we go back in. So it's like you take a moment, assess the situation, and then you dive back in. Everything we're doing is with intention, with presence, loving kindness, awareness. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of crazy shapes, right? And it could be like any other workout. But that's what makes our yoga practice different. One more breath. Gentle counter twist, left hand down, right arm high. Lift your hip, find a back bend, and circle the top arm 3 times behind you. Then take your right hand to your heart, and then press your heart into your hand to open it up even bigger. One more breath in, and slowly drop it down. And then take some neck rolls in one direction, And then in the other direction. Hi, Layla. Yeah. We're coming back up to standing split. And then drop your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold. Halfway lift. And then we're stepping the right leg back. Keep your right leg straight. Push the heel, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, sink into the hips and then reach it over to the left as you circle that right wrist. Try to keep the hips and shoulders still pointing straight forward. Reach it back up. Standing split here. Let your head drop. And you're going to take the left hand to the left ankle or up higher on your calf is fine. Maybe both hands. If you fall out, that's okay. This is where the practice really comes into play when things are falling apart. How do you handle it? How do you respond? Soften your left knee. Kick the right leg maybe a little higher. Sending out that gratitude. Even when there's that struggle, right? Because that struggle is teaching us something. Hopefully we grow from it and learn from it. Now we're going to go into our Jiva squat. Maybe place your fingertips down so you can get that length in your spine and then bring the hands up at prayer. Breathe here. I know there's that burning going on in that left leg. That's okay. It's just temporary. Breathe with it. One more breath. And we'll sit all the way down. Find a nice long spine. Left fingertips behind you. Right arm high on the inhale. Exhale, twist it out. And then work with your body instead of against it. Inhale, we lengthen and back out. On the exhale, we find a little bit more depth. Just listen to the breath. There's a quote that says, breath is the voice of the soul. So do you take that time to really listen? Or is there too much other noise going on between your ears? One more breath. Counter twist to the right, really not as deep. Press into the right hand, lift your hips here, push them forward. So your legs are almost like a figure four here. So my left heel is lifted and I'm going to circle this left arm. Press fully in the bottom hand still. So just get a nice full range of motion into that shoulder. Left hand to your heart or just to your sternum here. And then push back and up. 2 more. 1 more breath. Drop it back and down. And from here, we'll come back to that standing split. Feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. First chaturanga. Exhale. Upward facing dog. Drag your feet forward. Downward facing dog. And then go ahead and come down to a quick resting pose. If you need anything, sip of water. Go for it. Couple exhales through your mouth. If you're needing to cool down, we're like halfway through the practice or a little bit more. So it's good to take that time to check in. Sometimes we go, 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 go in life. Then if we can just pause and just take a moment to reflect and give yourself some credit for how far you've come, right? Because like at the beginning of the practice, it might be like, oh, it's so hard to even start this practice at home right now with everything going on in the world. So when you get to this halfway point, just like give yourself some credit for doing that. It's just so much easier just to like curl up in a ball and like watch TV, right? Or zone out. So being really present takes a lot of bravery. Like this. And let's go ahead and build some more feet and then get into a little bit of core stuff right away. So we're going to start in high plank with the feet wide. Pretty much as wide as you want, like as long as you're on the mat. So that we have a nice counterbalance of our weight. You're going to take the right hand, slowly lift it and tap your left shoulder. Bring it back down, left hand, right shoulder. Nice and slow. Keep switching. Very intentional. Keep some sort of breath. Try not to hold your breath. Our hips are gonna rock. Just see how little you can make them rock. That'll be more of that deep core that we're gonna try to engage. Last 3, 2, and 1. Wide-legged side plank so that your right foot is in the front. We'll roll it to the left. Lift the hips and then reach to the front of the room. Same thing on the other side. Keep the hips really high. Then reach to the front of the room. Back to high plank. Hips up. Downward facing dog. Bring your right leg high on the inhale. Right knee to nose. Inhale high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Straighten the right leg, inhale. Exhale, bring it through, low lunge. Straighten the front leg to your degree. You're gonna keep the ball of the foot down, but maybe flex the toes. Take an inhale. And exhale, soften your elbows. So this might be a place you need some stuff under your hands, or you can take this with your hands on your hips. It's a little bit wobbly, but you can do this instead. Another round of breath, and then bend your front knee. We'll come up to warrior 2. Inhale. Extended side angle, come forward, then circle the top arm behind you so that you can take it into a reverse warrior. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Maybe the right leg flips in chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg high, lead with the heel, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, bring it through, low lunge. Inhale, lengthen your spine as you gaze forward. Straighten out the front leg. Lift the toes, but keep the ball of the foot down. And then exhale, bend your elbows, fold into it. Again, if you need to modify, make sure you feel pretty sturdy in your back leg. You can bring your hands to your hips and then try to fold into it. It might be too wobbly in the back foot. You could always like flatten it out like you would a warrior 1 for our pyramid here. So this is really just a modified pyramid when the heel is actually up and the toes are forward. From here, bend your front knee, flatten out the back foot. Heels are on the same line or the front heel matches the back arch. Rise it up, warrior 2, settle in. Take an inhale. Come forward, extended side angle. Good, and then from here we'll back circle to take it into reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, both hands down. Keep the gaze forward. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. 2 more breaths. Exhale through your mouth. 1 more. Shift it into high plank. Wide-legged high plank. From here, lift your right foot up. Right knee, left elbow. And then bring it back and drop it down. Left foot up, left knee, right elbow. Drop it back down. 2 more times. Right foot up, left elbow. Kick it back, down. Left foot up, right elbow. Kick it up, down. Lift your right, left, up, down. Left, up, to the right, back, and down. Roll it to the left, side plank. Reach it forward, high plank. Roll it to the right, left arm up, reach it forward, high plank, downward facing dog. Right leg high, inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale high, exhale, bring it through, low lunge. Inhale here, exhale, straighten out the front leg. Take another inhale, exhale, soften your elbows back. Bend your front knee, inhale to warrior 2. Exhale, relax. Inhale again. Exhale, extended side angle. Circle the arm behind you to reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, both hands down. Right leg back. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale high. Exhale, bring it through, low lunge. Take an inhale first. Exhale, straighten the front leg to your degree. Maybe it doesn't straighten out all the way. That's okay. Exhale, fold into it for modified pyramid. Then bend the front knee, flatten the back foot. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, settle in. Inhale again. Exhale, extended side angle. Reverse your circle. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, both hands down. Step back, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Breathe here. One more breath. Big exhale. And then come down to your knees. Go ahead and sit back on your heels. Take some neck circles. And you can even, like, when you do this, think cat-cow spine, really moving your hips. You can go both directions. I'm sweating, I don't know about you. It's a good thing, right? We want to get some action really going. The slow yoga practice really does serve its purpose, but then, you know, like, we got to move our bodies and, like, get some things going to really help shift when we're in that kind of funky mood or things are, like, difficult in life. We got to really push ourselves to start to change it with movement. So hopefully you're starting to feel that shift happening as you're checking in with yourself. And sometimes practicing that tough self-love, like motivating yourself, like, come on, you can do this. You know, instead of, like, putting yourself down, but, like, really pushing yourself like your own coach. So we're going to go ahead and come to our knees, cross your ankles, bring your legs out. We're going to scoot forward, lay down, and you're going to take bridge, and we're going to play with a few different things in bridge. So feet are going to be hip distance. So just make sure your middle finger can lightly graze the back of your heels. Your knees are over your ankles. Push into the heels. Lift your hips. Now we're going to take our hands on top of our hips. Notice how level and how still they are. We're going to try to keep them as level and still as they are. Lift one foot, place it down. Lift the other, place it down. Now, you can lift a little bit, or you can even lift your leg all the way up and back down. A few times. It's up to you. You can even just lift the heel, bring it down. Lift the other heel, bring it down. Like as small as you need it or as big as you want it. So when we're trying to engage this way, it's actually engaging this really deep part of our core called the transverse abdominis. So just taking a moment to come from that place with the core. Not just like crunches or what it looks like on the outside, but learning how to engage is called your Uddiyana Bandha, like this energy lock center. We have multiple parts of those in our body, different bandhas, and one of them is at our core. So just a couple more. You can do whatever you want with the arms, really. And then from here, lift the right heel, cross it over the left ankle, drop your hips down, pull the legs in for your figure four. Flex the right toes in, right knee pushes away. Use your left knee to actively pull your legs in. You can rock it over to the right or the left while your legs are in figure four. If you're feeling that, you could even take this into like a half happy baby now. If you're feeling like extending your right leg out to the right or keeping it bent, just kind of playing around right here, whatever you'd like. That's the beauty of this practice. Like the more you practice, the more you give yourself permission to really express the way you need. I'm taking head to knee pose now, and then I'm going to drop it down and switch to the other side. So lift your hips, left leg high, cross your ankle, and then drop your hips down. Pull actively in the legs, and then use your hands to help assist to get that alignment in your body. Flexing the left toes in, breathe with it. So whatever version you've got is always going to be good enough for what you need. I'm here just as a guide, right? I'm suggesting, I'm trying to keep you safe as you explore. But if you get into a pose and there's like something wrong and there's pain, like right away, take care of that. You shouldn't be like hurting because of your practice. It could be like intense, but it shouldn't be actual pain. And we do know the difference if we start to recognize what it is that our body is telling us. So if you like to rock to the right or left, that gives different sensations. Like taking this pose in a lot of different directions will like change what you're getting out of it. If you liked that half happy baby, one of my favorite poses, at any point you can also straighten the bottom leg, but you can also extend the left leg out to the left here. Ooh, my hip popped. You could go for a head to knee pose. And that's the fun part of this practice, that we can just keep leading into different things. If you'd like to finish it out here, maybe a plow pose or a shoulder stand. Anything you'd like to finish it out. You could back bend. And because this is recorded and it's at home, you could pause it, play with wheel or anything that you know is still safe in your practice, right? I do like teaching all those kind of things in person, but online it's kind of hard not being able to see you guys and like make sure you're playing it safe. So please do always be really cautious with like any inversions. Maybe use the wall, like you could stay in the wall space for a while if you're wanting to practice like getting upside down. Otherwise, drop into your final Shavasana. Today I'm feeling feet together and grabbing opposite elbow over my head just to feel the openness. But you could just allow yourself to let it go and just rest, legs straight, arms out to the side. Breathe in as deep as you can and hold it at the top. Hold it. And then exhale through your mouth nice and big and make a ha sound. 2 more like that. Gather up anything that blocks you from loving yourself. Gather it up, gather it up, gather it up on the inhale, and then set it free on the exhale. And then drop into stillness fully, let go. It's just a couple more minutes here. The best part of the practice, don't miss it. Start to lengthen and deepen your breaths here. If you want to stay longer in your meditation or your final Shavasana or get more playful, go for it. Remember, your practice doesn't have to look like mine. I'm here as that guide for you so that you get to practice the way you want. Okay, Layla. I feel like the yoga studios and gyms are like the last to open up, so I cannot wait until we're back together again. Feel free to message me in the comments. Go ahead and bring your knees into your chest and make your way to a seated pose. I'm here for you, really, as anything that you need, suggestions, please reach out to me. Go ahead and bring your knees in, Rock to the right or left or forward and back and sit nice and tall. Big smile, big breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Thumbs to your third eye center. Bowing to the teacher in all things. Namaste. Thank you. Have a great rest of your week and see you again soon.